What's up, guys? Welcome to the world's greatest sports betting show. I'm your host, John Heislip, joined, as always, by my friend in the green sweatshirt, the great Matt Modi. What's up, dude?
What's up, Slop? How we doing?
Oh, I'm just over here living the dream, man. Just gets better, dude.
I mean, what gets better than last night?
Yeah, I know. I was wondering, did you wear that green sweatshirt because of what happened on the show yesterday?
No, I just really like this sweatshirt. It's a replica of the Philly special. So
Okay.
it feels like the right time to wear it after a couple Eagles wins in a row. They looked good. But green also equals money, which was a great representation of last night.
Yeah, I'm looking at the thing here. So it said we had Black, 10 plus points assists, plus 120. That one. Lillard over 23.5 points, plus 115. Nigel was kind of worried about that, but that had no shot of losing. Morant, he did not play, so that voided.
He didn't play,
I
but
know, but
15 minutes.
I saw Pippen. I was going to get to that. I'm not going to hang you out. So, yeah, you were watching it. I was at my daughter's basketball practice, and I was just kind of going through Twitter, and I'm looking, and I was like, dude, I'm going to take Pippen. And then I got distracted, and then I just never took Pippen. But then later on the night, I saw you did take Pippen. So I checked. I was like, how's he doing? Yeah, he's just dropping dimes.
Yeah, all over the place.
Yeah, that was awesome. They're a dime team, by the way. I don't know if you watched that game. I have League Pass, no big deal. So I did, and that looked like a street ball game, dude. Like they just run up and down the floor, like run. Like it's so like it was crazy, dude. Like it was literally a track meet, both teams. So that was fun. We should have had the over. I don't know if that game went over, but it looked like.
But it should have.
Dude, if you had the under, you would just turn it off immediately. Like, all right, I don't know what I was thinking, dude, because they're going to have 1,000 shots in this game. And I think they approached 1,000. I don't know if they quite got over that. But
they got close.
Yeah, I was watching the football game. Man, that was good for me because I had Wandale. He caught a pass literally on the last drive. 27 plus receiving yards. It went over that. Warren, 21 plus rushing yards. That was a gift from God. And then Pickens, 51 plus receiving yards. So that was plus 217. That hit. Warren, 8 plus rush attempts, plus 105. That hit. Warren, 35 plus rush yards, plus 130. That hit. And Neighbors, over 6.5 receptions, plus 110. That did hit. One personal play that I had that I sent to Dub Club, Wandale, 6 plus receptions, did not hit.
Yeah.
And it should have, because
I
don't understand how they don't just throw it. Like, you see what happens when he goes off script and starts looking downfield. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't want that.
Yeah. Just the guy's right there. Just throw it to him, Danny. Like he's got to lose his job. I think that's pretty much it for him. He's not good. It's a proven fact. I mean, Dave all thought he might have a Josh Allen type guy. I guess in like stature, maybe they're kind of similar.
Well, they're both white and they're both tall. So
yeah, and I mean, Danny Dimes, in his defense, he can run fast. I mean, I've seen him run fast.
That's true.
So, but other than that, yeah, I mean, they're not close. Night and day.
Yeah.
I think would be if they were if teammates and they had nicknames. That's what their nicknames would be. Night and day, and because it could not be more different. But yeah, here's the thing. There's only 4 games today, so it's one of those days. It's Tuesday, so what I was thinking was we could ask the people to ask questions. We don't have a call-in show, so there's no way they can do that, but they can do it over Twitter. And I'll be honest with you, we didn't really get a lot of questions, but we did get ones that could be helpful to the people.
Mm-hmm.
And hang on, I'm going to get there. Tony S. Very nice. Tony the Greek. There's an underscore in there somewhere. Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning to you too, Tony. Grateful for all the daily info from both of you. Love all sports and betting all sports, but have special interest in soccer. Do you have a recommendation / referral for trusted info on soccer betting? I don't know about you, but I don't really get into the soccer streets much. I think it might be the easiest sport in the world to bet, which is why I choose not to do it because it's too easy for me. But I got a guy suspended, Fernandez, that I use quite a bit. He's my DMs, and so look up suspended Fernandez. I don't know if he's going to help you. I doubt he will, but I'm saying that's my guy, suspended Fernandez. Shout out you, suspended Fernandez. What about you? Do you have like a soccer guy?
It's soccer. It's soccer. You know what I mean? Like that's all I have to. It's soccer.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed. I did get one question from another guy. This is more of a life question, and I feel like it's pertinent here. Slop, I'm currently sleeping outside of my house because my wife doesn't approve of my sports betting career. Should I divorce her? Thank you. That's actually a great question. I mean, his head's in the right place, but divorces cost money, Matt. They do. I know you just got married, so you're probably not looking up divorce attorneys yet. Give that some time. But yeah, it's expensive. Divorce is actually probably the dumbest thing you can do at all, because like you got to pay a lawyer. Like it's just a lot of money, and that money could be used to wager on sports. So what you want to do in a situation like that is you just do the right thing and just stay with her and never talk about gambling. If she asks you, hey, are you still gambling? Lie immediately. Just say, nope, I am not gambling. She can't prove it unless she gets your phone and looks at your DraftKings or FanDuel account. But at that point, you're already caught anyways. So whatever. But I mean, I always say family first. Just stay together and just lie to her. You know what I mean?
Family first. Yeah. Family first, lie second, are like general tenets of how to have a successful marriage.
If you're smart, there's no chance you'll be like withdrawing money from FanDuel or withdrawing money from your bank account.
Right.
FanDuel. So you only need to get it in once or twice. What I would recommend doing, get to a gas station or a place like that allows you to like fund your FanDuel or DraftKings account. Apparently that's a thing. They let you do that with cash. So you can just go put cash in. And then what you do is whatever you put in there. What you do is 1%. All right. So if you could only get $500 in, you are betting $5 a game. That's it. You're a $5 a unit bettor. It's fine. Wear it.
Nothing wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. You're not going to be putting more money in for a long time. You might even profit. All right. Because if you're betting $5 every game and you're only doing a couple games a night, your wife's never going to find out. Never. Because the money's already in there. It's gone. You somehow got $500 out. That's the trick. You got to figure out how to get $500 out first. But once that's out, you're good. You're clean, because you can just put it in. And again, just gamble like a real gambler does, and not like a fucking teenager. And like a teenager, when they get $500 in their account, they have $500 out the first night, and you're like, dude, that's not how you do this. Like, you're an idiot. You know what I mean? Like, but if you are an idiot, don't worry about it. That's how I used to do too. So that's how I learned not to do that. But if you don't want your wife to know, dude, $5 a game or 1% of your bankroll. So if it's $500 in your DraftKings account, that's $500. You're $5 a game better. That's it. And have fun with it. Enjoy it. And you won't be depositing, and you're never going to be mad enough ever to like break something or scream at her or kick a dog or yell at one of your kids, because it's it's $5. It's just a unit. You know what I mean? It's not really that big of a deal. You're going to be fine because there's a whole board tomorrow of games. So that's my advice there. That's how you'll never get caught ever, because like I said, no one's going to know. Unless you tell them,
unless you tell them, or
next you're a rat.
That's true. Yeah, and if you're betting $5, nothing's affecting your mood that much that there's no fishy behavior going on.
Well, I'd say 1% of your bankroll, because I mean it's different.
True, that's fair.
You know, like $100, I don't get mad. If it's 200, that's crazy. I do get mad. That's insane. Like how and it really, if you think about it, it's nothing. You know what I mean?
2%.
It's 2% of your roll, but I don't like it.
It's too
So I
much,
do
yeah.
1% of my roll, and that's fine. Wow, there's one guy. So my buddy Marcus, he puts, cheers, John. When the fun stops, deposit $500.
There
Well,
you go.
me and Marcus are on the same page. Yeah. So, anyways, just make sure you're depositing an amount that no one will find out. Okay.
And
Like,
that won't affect your mood.
yeah. Yep. We have a Taylor Mathis tweet that just came out. Silly me.
Oh, God.
I woke up today and remembered I'm a star. Some people may revisit my past more than me, but I'm not living there. I'll see you guys soon. I take that to mean we're getting a walking bets. I wish she'd change that to bouncing bets, but yep. Apparently.
I would argue that's not the best tweet in the world when you have some personal stuff going on, and you're just like, I actually just realized I'm the shit, and I'm better than I think that I'm better than you. So actually, I'm not upset anymore.
That would not work for you. I would argue that that's the best possible tweet she could make at a time like this because she is followed by simps.
That's true.
That makes
it's
sense.
Like
they're just going to lap that up and be like, "Yes, give me the boobies back."
Well, it's like, do you remember when LeBron lost to the Warriors his last year in Cleveland? He lost to the Warriors in the finals, and he was like, people were asking about it. He was like, well, like, you guys all have to go back to your lives tomorrow, but I'm going to wake up and this isn't his quote, but this is his essence of it. It was like, I'm going to wake up and I'm still going to be LeBron tomorrow. So like, I'm fine. You guys are all losers. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and like be a billionaire and be LeBron James. We have to wake up to your stupid lives. That's kind of what she's getting across.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I didn't have that big of a problem when he said that, because I was like, yeah, well played, buddy.
No, it's a good point.
You're absolutely right. I didn't think of that. Yeah, I am. Yeah. You're right. Fuck, you win again.
Like I'm not going to wake up and be LeBron tomorrow.
No, I'm not going to be. You are going to be LeBron James, and your life must be so much different than mine. Like, so much different.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're getting some bouncing bets back today, apparently. So that's good. We've got some marriage advice in here. I think we can start talking basketball now. Speaking of bouncing, how about the basketballs?
There you go. Nicely done. That's a professional.
Timeout. We got one real quick. John, real talk. I've been missing by one leg on some real money lost bad beat. This is from my guy. I can't even say his name. Italadup. I love this dude. He's the man. But I don't understand what he says sometimes. So just bear with me. John, real talk. I've been missing by one leg on some real money lost bad beat at, I think that's the casino that he tagged, Sunday, and need Mason Rudolph for 30 yards rushing, cash a huge ticket, and he got 29. Rough month, John. Should I change my plays or ride the bench? Well, never quit.
First of all,
yeah.
I like how he said rough, R-U-F-F, like a dog. That makes me happy.
Yeah. 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 No, this guy's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, this guy is legit. He's as legit as they come, and he's dead serious. I don't know. That would suck, losing by a yard, especially a giant ticket. But you just got to keep betting, man.
Yeah, right back on that horse.
Yeah, just keep swinging for the fence, dude. You know, it sucks. Losing like those sucks, dude. Like that does. That's mix in some straight plays. Always mix in straight plays. Definitely.
And if you're doing a parlay, like we say, the average bet size is a unit. Like, you don't put a unit on your milli parlays. Like that's like fractions and fractions of a unit.
Yes, exactly. So then when all your straights hit, you're like, hey, cool. I saw some green today. I saw one go through the hoop. Yeah, I'm good. One more Taylor Mathis thing. Did you see the her video explaining everything? This was the biggest all-time troll, which is why I knew she was going to be okay, because she totally understands what she's doing. She explained everything in the sweatshirt and then claims that the video cut off. And then the last part is recorded in like a tight-fitting top. And I was like, well played, Taylor. Well played. You are a fucking genius. That is amazing.
I didn't see that. That is funny.
Dude, check it out. I was like, I'm watching it and I'm like, I didn't notice totally at first. And then it hit me. I was like, oh my God. I know what you just did. Like, that was well played. Well played. So yeah, she's gonna be fine. She's a star. All right. Yeah. Speaking of, again, let's go to basketball. what are we doing? I'll be honest with you, man. There's 4 games tonight. We can go through all 4 pretty quick. I say we start with the first one. Hey, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely makes sense to start with the first one. I left my screen up. Hang on. All right, so it looks like it's the Mavericks Timberwolves.
That's correct.
Why is that on 7:30? That's the first question, because that's in the Central Time Zone, right?
Yeah, I think they just wanted to get prime time and put that bad boy. I'm guessing it's like ESPN or TNT. So yeah, that's why.
You going in there at all?
No, I don't have anything bet in that game. I mean, I say no reason why not to go right back to the nasty boy, Julian Strawther. I'm mad because I had him 10+ and he scored 9 points. That hurt. But if you took him over 5.5, which which we recommended, that cash with ease. Back-to-back, crappy Nets team. The only concern is he took 3 shots yesterday and he made all 3. In my notes, I have that it's tough to keep up with a 100% field goal rate.
Correct.
But he'll probably take more than 3 shots is my prediction. But no, I didn't actually bet anything.
I'll be honest with you. I like where your head's at. That's initiative, but that's not the game we're talking about. We're talking about the Dallas, Minnesota game. But we will get to that. I said, I love the initiative. I love the initiative.
Okay. So
no,
that
that's
was
fair.
tough. Yeah. I don't have anything for this game either. I like Christian Brown though. I'm just kidding. No, I don't. Yeah, I'm a little bit flustered because of just sometimes you make mistakes. But no, I wanted to go Luka points because he's been hitting, like, his field goal percentage has just been terrible. He's been shooting awful, and like that's not going to carry over. Also, he loves poning Rudy Gobert. I mean, one of my favorite clips of all time is when he just, like, the level of anger he screamed at Rudy Gobert and when he hit that game winner in the playoffs last year. Like, I have that seared into my brain, but like, you got to pay minus money for 30+. So it's not great value. So no, I didn't bet anything in this game either, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. This is a tough one. I could possibly get to assist again. I mean, I know last night didn't really work out, but I mean, 10+, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, hit 8 last game.
Yeah, I think De'Aaron Fox got the 10 assists against these Timberwolves. I don't know if that means anything, but that could. Davion Mitchell got to 8 when he played them, which seems like a lot for him.
He's not even an assist guy.
No. And Russell had 5, but LeBron had 4, so that's like 9.
Yeah.
I mean, so I don't know. I don't really think that. I don't know. I don't think that's like totally out of the question. So we can put that in the maybe category.
Yep. There you go.
Like maybe happen. But yeah, other than that, that's gonna be a tough one. I don't love the back-to-backs. I'm not the biggest back-to-back guy because they don't totally mean anything. But sometimes they do.
And train ourselves. The annoying thing about a back-to-back is, like, somebody will not be on an injury report, and then at 5 p.m. they'll get ruled out. You know what I mean?
Well, that's a good over. So if you're taking overs tonight, over in points. I wouldn't mess around with other categories, but over in points. Actually, rebounds for, like, bigs, and then over in points for pretty much anyone.
Yeah.
Because if their running mate gets taken out, maybe they score more. You know, like, that's the theory behind that. The line will definitely move. So you definitely have CLV, so you can.
That's true.
You can run around with that CLV trophy. I was gonna say about back-to-backs. I think they're kind of dumb because what happens is we train ourselves to, if they lose, then it was the back-to-back, and if it wins, then it doesn't matter.
Correct.
So it's like so then later on when we're looking at it, we're like, oh yeah, it's a back-to-back, and like, dude, we've won a million back-to-backs. It's just we remember losing on a back-to-back because we blame the back-to-back, and that's so dumb.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was the back-to-back. Like, no, it wasn't, dude. Like, he just didn't get home. Yeah. You know,
but it's nice to have that built-in excuse.
Oh, I love the. I'll never get rid of excuses. We will. God, I'm yawning. I don't know why I'm tired. I had a great night's sleep. I didn't like drink a beer or anything Sunday. And I didn't drink one Monday. Usually those are like my beer days. Like maybe I'll have a few. but I didn't have any. So like I should be, and theoretically, I should be in the best mental shape of my life. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I feel like I'm tired, and I don't understand why. Okay, so I don't know. I think we should move on. We should go to the game that you want to talk about, the Nuggets and Nets on at 7:30. That's in Brooklyn, so that makes sense. It's a 7:30 game at East Coast. I actually do have a play in this. I have a play that I love, and then I also have the greatest possible banger in the history of bangers.
High praise.
Yeah, well, it's Dennis Schroeder, so that's always cause for pause. But 7+ receptions, 7+ assists, right? 7.
Yep.
And that is plus, on 114 at Caesars. That's what I sent out.
So you got 7+ assists at plus 114.
Yep.
That's like minus 140 now.
Where?
Unless you're talking 8+.
Let me see it. It's 8+ assists. I'm sorry. My next guy is 7. I'm getting to the 7 assist guy. That's later.
I think we're going to be on the same one there.
Yeah, you're talking about All right. So there's that. All right. So here's the thing. He is kind of an assist guy. I mean, he's been scoring a little bit, but going through his game logs, and this is I hate the game log guy, but you just want to figure out where he is. You know what I mean? Like, what are we kind of looking at here? Caesars has gone down to 101. Sorry about that, guys. 123 at Bet Online if you have that. But Schroeder, I've been noticing that. All right, so 6 against the Bucks. They're not really an assist team. 6 against Orlando. They kind of are an assist team, so that's worrisome. 7 against Atlanta. The game against the Magic, though, they're definitely an assist to the point guard. Like they're like an assist sieve. But so are the Nuggets. Everybody gets 10 against them, and we only need 8. Ben Simmons is not playing tonight, and Ben Simmons is a guy who might not score for you, and he might also take your assist from you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, by passing someone else. So I think that actually helps Schroeder somehow. That Simmons is not going to play.
Well, yeah, I mean Simmons is absolutely not. You're not getting any assist passing to him.
No. So actually, I'll be honest with you. He's been finishing at the rim, dude. I might be on to Ben Simmons soon. Once I know he can play a full workload and we get one of those like 10-point lines from him, you know what I mean? Because like at the rim, he kind of finishes. He still can't shoot, which is problematic. But he will steal an assist from you.
Yeah, I was just going off of that play where like he basically had a wide open lane and then he passed it, and then the person passed it back to him, and then he had an even wider open lane, and then he still didn't go for the layup.
No, that was that's bad. But that was a few years ago, wasn't it?
No, that happened last game that he played.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, well then maybe he's not finishing by the rim. I saw one where he did finish by the rim.
50. Yeah, I mean, there's probably examples of both things happening.
No, but that's very I guess what I'm saying is the one thing you said that should never happen.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah. Like there's 2 things that should happen, or one thing that should happen in that situation. You just finish by the rim.
Yeah, he passed up 2 wide open
situation where. But here's the thing: if you go through and look, Atlanta, he had 8 assists. Ben Simmons. Orlando, he only had 3. Milwaukee, he had 6.
That's Simmons or Schroeder?
Simmons.
Oh, okay.
Simmons not playing tonight. Schroeder is playing tonight. So you take Simmons off the floor. I don't have any numbers on that because I don't really know how to get that. I think you might have don't you have that? Court Pal or some shit?
Courtside Pal? Yeah. They chose a great strategy by having their website go down the day the season started.
Oh, so that's not good. Sets it up. Do you have any way to get what does Schroeder do without Ben Simmons?
Yes, actually I do have that. That's RotoWire on-off court stats. Let's see. So we want Simmons
off completely.
Simmons off. and we want Schroeder on. Let's see. Give me 1 second.
Oh, dude, the number just went down at Caesars that I wanted.
All right. He averages 10 assists per 36 minutes. I don't know how much he's playing, but you could do the math there.
Let's hope he has 36 minutes.
He averages it says he averages 8.5 more assists per 36 minutes when he's on and Ben Simmons is off. Which
so that
basically means he gets like 1 assist when him and Ben Simmons share the court, if my math is correct. I think that's right.
Okay.
He's got the second highest usage rate. I mean, Cam Thomas has a higher usage rate, but that's fine because he can pass to Cam Thomas, and Cam Thomas is just a bucket getter. Let me see what it looks like with Simmons, with both of them on, if it really is as low as he averages 1 assist. Yeah. Dennis Schroeder averages 1 assist per 36 minutes when him and Ben Simmons share the floor, 9.5 when him and Simmons do not share the floor.
Okay, so that's good.
That's very good.
For our argument. And it's one reason why I would recommend Dennis Schroeder double-double plus 375 at Caesars. Let's make sure that's the best price. It was $450 like a minute ago.
And the one thing, just to be clear, that's a 3-minute sample size that him and Simmons have shared the court together. But that's all we have to go off of.
We don't talk sample sizes when it fits our argument. You know what I mean? Like we don't
need
to talk about sample sizes.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think we're good. I think we've heard all we need to hear. We don't need to throw any pesky stats that don't help. Looks like Bally bets 380, 375 at Caesars. So, yeah, Dennis Schroeder double-double is firmly in play. Because I think he scores 10 points at least. I don't think he gets there an assist, but he could easily get 10 assists.
But if you just take 10 assists plus 370 at DraftKings.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hang on.
So obviously you don't get the benefit of the rebounds, which is unlikely for that to happen.
Yeah, no, I looked at that this morning. I know what I did. I only looked at FanDuel. They were 280. So I was like, all right, so you got to go with the 450 at Caesars. But then the 450 at Caesars turned into 375 at Caesars. And yeah, like on those, my bad, I would never stray or lead you guys to take a double-double when you can just take the 10 plus assists, because that's the market that he's going to get. If that makes him a double-double, you know what I'm saying? The assist is going to make him that.
Right.
Make sure that, 10 plus, I mean, that feels so right. Because, like, what if he just can't shoot and then he decides to pass?
Could happen.
The Nuggets give up assist. I mean, they're an assist team. I mean, I don't know, giving up assist, I don't know if that's a thing, but, like, they are an assist team.
It's a thing, yeah. It's like, yeah, the Jazz.
Yeah, so 10 plus assists, 295 at Caesars, 350 at 1X, whatever that is, 370 at DraftKings, 260 at FanDuel. So 370 at DraftKings is absolutely insane. Okay, so Schroeder. I think we're all in agreement. Dude, I'm taking this double-double. Like, I don't care. It's time, dude. It's time to step up and be a man. What do you got?
I got nothing in this one. I go right back to Strother. I think it's over under 6.5 now. Last I checked, it was -115 at ESPN Bet, who would let you bet maybe $10 on it. I haven't checked since this morning, so I don't know if it got nuked or anything like that, but it would just be right back to Strother.
Okay. Does he ever get an assist?
No. It's a catch-and-go guy.
Not really a sharer.
No.
All right, I guess we can move on to the Kings and Jazz. I'll let you go first because I know what you're going to take.
Well, I have 2 plays in this one, so I'll let you take the one that I know that we're both on. I took Keegan Murray over 14.5 points.
I was waiting for the 2.5 threes.
So I know I was really close to taking his threes, but there's just the value is just not there on the 3-pointer. Like, it's over 2.5 for basically even money. And he's been taking more, like last year, he was just a 3 guy. He's been taking more non 3-pointers this year. I actually got to work. So you can get a better price than what I got. All right. So if I'm betting this right now, which those of you listening, I would go over 15.5 plus 110 odds at ESPN Bet. When I bet it this morning, no book was offering the over 15.5 number, which is now the case. So that's how I would play it. This Jazz team, it was the same case last year. It's the same thing this year. They give up the most catch and shoot 3-point attempts in the NBA, second most corner 3-point attempts in the NBA. Catch and shoot 3D specialists like a Keegan Murray just feast against this Jazz team. Game 1, Santi Aldama, 27 points, 5 made threes. Desmond Bane, same game, 24 points, 4 made threes. Next game against the Warriors, Buddy Hield, 27 points on 7 made threes. Last night, Klay Thompson, 18 points, 4 of 11 from deep. And PJ Washington, who's kind of a similar scoring profile to Keegan Murray, but Murray's a way better shooter. He scored 12 points, and that was going 0 of 4 from deep. So I love Keegan Murray. He was if you want to take a 4+ 3-pointers, ladder him, because that's like plus 200 odds. I'm not doing that because I need to see one go through the hoop before I'm telling people to bet 200 3-point props. But yeah, it's Keegan Murray points.
All right, so that definitely sets me up. Nice work. I'm going to say I do like that. In this game, I don't know if you saw last night, but Taylor Hendricks blew out his name. That was so gross. I was watching it when it happened. I was like, wow, they got the stretcher. So then I rewinded it because I didn't really see it. He was kind of running by himself and just literally it was a
it just exploded.
Yeah, it was a Paul George. Not
Gordon
quite
Hayward.
as bad as remember Livingston?
Oh, Sean yeah, I do. Livingston was like
nasty one. It wasn't as bad as Hayward, where his foot was like hanging out. You're like, oh God. But it was pretty bad when you looked at his leg and it was kind of over to the side, and you're like, holy shit, dude, that's gross. For that reason, you want to pay attention to who slides into that role. I mean, I hate to say this, but like injuries really, one man's injury is another man's opportunity in the NBA. And
that's true.
It just is. So there is going to be some sort of shake up there, a possible John Collins move. Possible.
Okay.
Because he's coming off the bench. And he was a starter. He was paid like a prize free agent at one point. I'm not saying he is one. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying, like, I feel like he would get first crack. That's all I'm saying. I don't know how well he's going to do, but again, I feel like he would get first crack. But that's not who I'm taking because nothing for that obviously is not available because we don't even know who's going to play for this guy. But how about 7+ assists? Wait a minute.
I took that exact play. So
did they move this? De'Aaron Fox is definitely the assist guy here that we're going to play. Hang on. I still haven't played it. Yeah, we only got 6+. So where was I going to take that? I was going to take it somewhere. Oh, Ballybet, plus 145. They're not going to let me get any money on that, but they're the only ones with 7 right now. Because I don't want 6+. Because it's like -1 something, and I don't want 8+ quite yet because that's 240, which I will take because I'm a man, plus 285. But I think I could get a nice 145 move at Ballybet right now if I wanted to. But I'm gonna try and do it right on this show. But I don't think they're gonna let me do the full price. They've been doing the whole like, hey, how about I'll say, hey, I want to bet 100, and they're like, how about 38? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not very nice, but whatever. But 145 is good. Is my point. It's so good that I want to take it literally before I even say anything else. All right, so we'll bring it up on the screen here. We'll say, watch this. They do this thing. Watch. So it's 100 for Fox, 7+ assist. Place the bet. You've been approved for $36.55.
That's more than I would have thought.
Yeah. So, and then if you send the entire wager, they'll just give you the 36 and say no. So I'm out. Screw you guys. I will start doing that once they get lower, just to prove a point. Like I want to get them down to like $10, like I do to BetMGM. And I'll be like, I'll bet you $8. I'll bet you $10. You know what I mean? And I built it up to like $1,700, in BetMGM doing that.
Just from doing that.
Yeah. So I'm going to keep doing that. And hopefully Ballybet gets down to there. So be warned, Ballybet. I will start taking those, but it has to be for less money. It's too much of my unit. Like once it's like less than 10% of my unit, I don't really care.
Yeah.
But then it's like I got to find – I don't like to just be out on an island like that with them telling me how much I'm doing. So, yeah. So we'll look to go 8+. But here's the thing here's the bet I really want to talk about. It was better a minute ago, but how about – Dennis Schroeder double-double plus 375. De'Aaron Fox double-double plus 800. And I'll tell you why. De'Aaron Fox has had 2 games this season that he's gone 10+ assists. 2. And it is one was against Minnesota, who he does that to. I think they do that. They care too much about him as a scorer, so they play him like that.
Yeah.
Utah does the same shit. Last time we played him, he had 12 assists.
Pretty good.
I mean, I hate looking back and being like a team history guy, but in this case, you probably can do it because there's a lot of the same parts. I don't think Fox's role has changed much because he is more of a superstar. Like I have a problem with it when it's like Dennis Schroeder. It's like you don't. He's been a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's been times where he's been asked to be a straight up point guard. I've seen him play shooting guard. I've seen, you know what I mean? So like you don't know what the situation was, but De'Aaron Fox has been with Sabonis, you know what I'm saying, for a while.
For years.
Yeah, Keegan Murray, DeRozan's there to score. You know what I mean? So his role is probably very similar.
If anything, he takes on more of a passing load with DeRozan taking on more of the scoring load.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I like it. I gave that out on my Dub Club and on my YouTube channel. I am annoyed because I got a way worse price. I got plus 145 at Bet365, who's now offering plus 190.
For what?
So for 7+.
Oh.
So yeah, I got a way worse price. But if nobody's locked it in yet, you can get the 7+ at plus 190 at Bet365.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
They're super square with their alt lines, so it doesn't make me feel bad that like, oh, it's moved against me. I just wish I could have gotten a better number.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have the Jazz as one of my top assist people.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Point guards. The Nuggets and the Magic are out, and they're in that top 3. It's not. That's like if you look up assists per game, that's not how they go. But those are my 3. Those are the ones I think are really good. Like the Nuggets. They look so bad. I mean, dude, they almost lost to the Raptors last night.
They were like going to until the Raptors decide. Like we're like, no, we can't win this game. Like Raptors were like, no chance. We're letting ourselves get another win.
Yeah, they legit almost lost to the Toronto Raptors. So like it's the team that lost. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Like they either step up now or they get broken up. You know what I mean? Like it might be the end of their little run or whatever it is. But it's just just uninspired, right? So that's why I think that you could probably smash them with point guard assist. Because generally that means like your first pass kind of worked.
True.
All right, so one more game.
2 more. Oh, no, just kidding.
Oh, it scared me. I was like, wait. This one I don't have anything. It's the Pelicans and Warriors. I will have something though. But I got to figure out Steph Curry.
He's out.
I know, but I'm saying, what does that totally mean?
Well, it makes me want to do Brandon Pajemski stuff, but they don't even have odds out for him yet. At least last I checked.
Well, that's how you know you might be onto the right guy.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to do anything that like totally like relates to him, like, his role.
Right. So I don't know if they're waiting on like Andrew Wiggins because we know that Steph's out and we know that Melton's out. So like that's not they can price that in. So I don't know if they're just waiting on Wiggins to give us Pajemski stuff, but that's what. But I actually do have a bet that I locked in. I took Brandon Ingram. I took up 20+ points. It just feels low for Brandon Ingram. I got that at plus 110 at FanDuel, which you can now get plus 105 at both DraftKings and just DraftKings. And So yeah, no. I mean, I'm guessing Andrew Wiggins is out. Like Steve Kerr, basically, he's like said he's doubtful. I think is how the exact wording. That's how I phrased it. No, DeAnthony Melton. Zion's going to get the Draymond treatment, and like Draymond's shut down in his career. It's only been like 4 games in the last 5 years because they both missed so much time. But in 2 games last year, Zion, when guarded by Draymond, shot 1 of 4, did not get to the line once. The last time he played him was 2020, 2021. 2 games, did not score a single point against Draymond. McCollum went off last game, so I don't generally love betting play. I mean, he scored 27 points. Maybe going off is a little bit over dramatic, but I just like betting on the bounce back for Brandon Ingram, who went over this in the first 2 games and then went under last game. He's like not shot well. He shot 8 of 22 games ago, 7 of 17 last game. So I just kind of feel like the usage rate increased with Zion maybe taking more of a playmaker role and CJ just not being as efficient as he's been. Or I mean, he hasn't been super efficient, not as good as he's been. Where and no Murray is still out, so increased usage rate for Ingram. That's where I went 20+ points.
Any first quarter stuff? I feel like first quarter is probably where you want to attack whenever a star is out like that.
So I have yet to dive into the first quarter market. I'm still waiting to see who are going to be our first quarter kings this year. Cause like last year it was Jaylen Brown. He's 0 for 3 in the first quarter this year. It was Luka. He's 1 for 2 in the first quarter this year. It was like Brandon Miller. He's been out. It was Kristaps Porzingis. He's been out. So I'm still waiting to figure out who's going to be our first quarter guys. If anything, like it'd be Anthony Edwards tonight, like revenge game against the Mavericks. But that's more narrative based than anything.
Yeah, I think Ingram is not a bad look for first quarters. That's what I'm saying. He's got 5 points. If we think that Zion is going to get shut down by Draymond, you know what I mean? Then it's kind of, I mean, it's CJ or Ingram
or Ingram. Yeah, I mean, 4.5 is not bad for first quarter. I'm just curious. Like, so he's done that. So last game he went under 20 points, but he scored 8 in the first quarter. So that would kind of help that argument.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's a first quarter type of guy. I mean, I don't know if that's a thing, but feels like it is.
I didn't look at him last year, but that doesn't mean that he wasn't. He just didn't come up for me.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a different situation this year with Murray, but then now it's not Murray. You know what I mean? So like,
yeah,
did that change anything? That's all. Like, I don't know if it did. Like, so who knows? But yeah, like I think a 3-leg parlay between Ingram 20+ points, De'Aaron Fox double-double, and Schroeder double-double, 25 to get $2,000.
Thousandaire?
Yeah, I don't think that's that crazy.
I'm guessing there are like some NBA SGP boost or something. I'll probably play that. I mean, I guess that's not an SGP, but some sort of FanDuel boost.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for boost as soon as we hang up. That's probably I'm actually just gonna go with my double doubles, and then because Ingram really doesn't fit into that because it's like -109 at Caesars, so I gotta search around. But yeah. I don't know. I kind of want another like +800 move, I guess is what I'm saying. So maybe I make a video today. But those two will be in it. You know what I mean? Like, dude, why not make $1,000 off like $25 today?
Why not?
Feels like a good idea.
Why not?
I might have to time it out. Do you ever do that? Where like, all right, so Schroeder double-double, and then I have Schroeder assist. So if Schroeder doesn't cover the assist, the 8+, then he obviously would fail on this double-double. Then I'd go right to De'Aaron Fox. But I'd wait to go to De'Aaron Fox. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I personally don't do that. I just play them both at the same time because I don't want to get in my head over the course of the day and like waiting like, oh, if he misses, does that make me more or less likely to do it? Also, I might be busy at night, maybe watching a movie, maybe doing something. So I know that that's what you do. I just kind of block both in and then let fate take over from
and there. Just see what happens. No, I'm with it. Sometimes you can manipulate too much and cost yourself money.
Yeah, and also if they're both plus money, just go 1 for 1 and you're profiting.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go figure out what I got to do the rest of the day. We'll be back at 4:00 today doing the Odds Jam EV tool. We're going to hit the button kind of hard. It's 4 games, so we should have something. Looks like we settled on Schroeder, 8+ assists, plus 101. I guess that's the price now. Yeah, I don't have 101, but Keegan Murray, over 15.5 points, plus 110. De'Aaron Fox, 7+ assists, plus 190. And Ingram, 20+ points, plus 110. I think we pretty much just nailed it, man.
And Schroeder, you can actually get plus 120 at DraftKings, so even better.
Or 8+ assists, yeah.
Yeah.
So that should be good, dude. I'm pretty pumped. I like that one a lot. I think that one's kind of an undercover play.
I'm feeling like an 8+ parlay for Schroeder and Fox assists, a 20+ parlay for Murray and Ingram, and like there's no scenario that doesn't go 4-0.
Exactly. So why not just have them all in one bet? That way you could win a lot more money.
Yeah. Makes sense
to
me.
Sounds good. I think we figured it out. As always, thanks for watching. If you want more from Matt Modi, follow him on Twitter or X at Jedi Modi. I am Slop Rules on Twitter, also Slop Rules on YouTube. Jedi Modi on YouTube as well for him. Makes it very simple for everybody. Subscribe to those channels. Get the notifications on. You don't want to miss this stuff. And I will see you later. Again, thanks for watching. We appreciate it.